Hi. Does faith ever feel hard because it feels like it's all on you? Maybe not all the times, but maybe in certain circumstances. And I know for me that in the middle of messy things, not all of them, but some of them, that sometimes faith felt heavy. And while it may have felt like it felt heavy because I thought I might have had a rebellious heart, I can look back now and see that it was not a rebellion, but the weight of responsibility that I was carrying for parts of things that were not my responsibility to carry. And maybe you have sensed the same kind of dynamic too. That whole dynamic felt really similar to my destructive marriage. And it made me wonder if faith or the way that I was approaching it was destructive too. There was a tendency to lean into, a checklist faith, like you have to do the things that are the fruit of the Spirit, and you have to do other things. There's a sort of a checklist, a hierarchy, a list that says that you're faithful or not faithful. And we can pick that up without even realizing that. We kind of fall into a checklist faith. I did. Some would call it a performative faith. Then a mentor friend said, he intentionally misquoted this verse that I'll share with you. He said, the thief came to steal. The thief came to steal, kill, and destroy. But I came that you might behave very, very well. And it was kind of jarring at first when he said it. And I've never heard anybody teach that. I've never heard a pastor preach it from the pulpit. I've never read it in a book. I had never heard anybody teach it like that was something that we were supposed to believe and hold to. But I had to really get serious and think about it because of, well, wait, where did that come from? Why did that hit me the way that it hit me when I heard it? And part of it, of course, was because it's a misquote of scripture, but also part of it was I doing that? Did I believe that? And at a level that I couldn't touch or feel or see or didn't really know? Well, and what I'm learning is, and I want to ask you to think about too, is, that old parenting adage, more is caught than taught. That when we are in a culture or some sort of a group or a family, even different situations, that we pick up on things involuntarily, whether we want to or not. They just become a part of the unspoken code of the group, whatever the group is. And I think that's worth giving thought to, is those things that we believe that we didn't realize that we believed, that we wouldn't have maybe chosen, but we act in that and walk in that because we didn't get to make a cognitive choice. And now we get to bring those things up and make a cognitive choice about it. But there was a time in history when a few people were connected to God as their source and didn't have a checklist of behaviors that they had to follow. They just walked with God. And they didn't ever know any different. So if faith has been feeling confusing or heavy or hard, the burden has been heavy and hard to carry lately, we're going to be digging a little deeper into this over the next few videos or so, and I'd love for you to join me. I'm Stephanie, and I help women who love Jesus, who have experienced the trauma of abuse or betrayal, find healing and freedom after that. And I hope that you'll join me. Thank you for sharing your time with me, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video.